Surprise! Hey, everybody. It's Sunday. Time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being thrifty over 50. I'm your one host, Jay.
I'm Peg. Hi, gang. Well, that was a nice opening.
Surprise! I got our opening done finally.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. I did 4 of them. I didn't like that. Was finally the one I liked. So
yeah, that was really cute. Yeah, I tell you, you're getting so talented on doing all that kind of stuff, honey. You have to show Mom. I'd like to learn a little bit. Or is it too difficult?
Oh, too difficult.
Oh, okay, pass.
Yeah, we'll leave you out of this one. If you need something, I'll be happy to make it for you.
Okay, all right. Oh, goodness.
All right. So because it's May and Mom lives in Ohio, let's hear about the weather because it's crazy.
Well, it is crazy. Well, I have to say we are in a warming trend. Yesterday 75, today 82. Now I have to laugh, you guys, because 2 weeks ago, remember, we had snow. But actually, because we've been so chilly, this 82 felt extremely hot to me today. It really did. And of course, we were doing all kinds of outdoor work, Dad and I. A few days ago, we stained the deck, and today we had to dig up our old pump. We have a nice little bamboo water feature, that we have the tub dug down into the ground, and the pump died. We had to dig everything up. The sidewalk, the tub had to be emptied with all the dead worms in it. Oh God, that was fun. But it's all together and it looks gorgeous. So everything's working, and so we are pleased. So yeah, so you're mowing lawn, you're trying to get gardening done. I mean, because when you get these nice days, you go crazy.
Yeah, you got to jam everything in.
Yeah.
Because unlike here, where it's just nice and sunny every single day.
And now that Mommy's legally 77,
legally.
I think I felt it even more today. I mean, you used to be able to go all day long. But as you get older, if you don't start in the morning, you're out of luck by afternoon.
Yeah.
Because, we last a few hours, then we got to take a rest, and then we go again. And so, it does change for those of us who love to work outdoors, which we do. We love outdoor work. I mean, it's good therapy for us, and it feels good to move,
I can think of way better things to do moving than yard work.
I know, but I like yard work. Mom's always liked yard work. I've always liked to.
I do not miss yard work one bit.
Yeah. Mom's an outdoorsy person, and I love that part of it. And but yeah, and then on Tuesday we're going to be 87, so it's getting very toasty here in Ohio.
Yeah, it's 86 today, and it's just nice.
Yeah. So and we're still around 82, so that is good. That is good.
All right, so tomorrow is Memorial Day. The day when we pay respects to all that have fought for our freedoms, and those, especially those that did not make it home. Luckily, my dad did, because he lucked out and got sent to Germany during Vietnam. So he didn't see any fighting. So I busted out my red, white, and blue tiki mug.
Oh, I love that mug. Yeah.
And even though you can't really see, I do have on my brand new flag tank top. So.
Oh, cool. Well, of course, you can see Mom's in red, white, and blue, but I have my blue mug. Seems to be a birthday present I got from some really nice kids of mine. And this is Sophia, and she was blue, so I thought I would drink out of her tonight. One of the Golden Girls, for those of you who don't know. So Jason and Stacy did give me the whole set of the 4 girls, so I'm going to be enjoying that. Now, this picture of Dad, just to give you a little background, this was around 1967, and he got picked to be in the honor guard for some generals that were coming into the base. And so he had to wear his dress khakis, and that's why he's kind of dressed up in that picture there. So he had to do that every now and then. So I tell you guys, when Dad got drafted, of course, we had been married 2.5 years. And so it was kind of devastating to us, really, because, most of the people getting drafted were not married, but it was the largest draft push at that time for Vietnam. And Dad thought he'd be back home. He said, I'll see you later. Yeah. 28 hours later, he calls me from Fort Benning, Georgia. He said, I'm in Fort. He stayed in the States for about 6 months. And then he spent 18 months in Germany. And I didn't go. We thought it was best I didn't go. But now that we look back, we should have gone. I should have gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. But we just got a brand new car that we hadn't even made a payment on it yet. I mean, Yeah, we were trying to be sensible. I had to move back home with my parents. We sublet our apartment. Oh God, it was just awful, kids. But look how many years ago that is now, Jason.
So raise a glass up to all our military men and women and animals. Don't want to forget the animals who have served for us and who have died to keep us free. So thank you very much. Thank you, Dad, and thank you everyone else.
Yep, you bet. Cheers to all. Cheers to all.
Even though yesterday I was told I don't care about the flag or our military, but you know.
Oh, good Lord.
Can't please everybody, can you now?
No, we can't. We just can't. I tell you.
I know we're going to talk about it in a minute, but I'll pop this up while it's here and it's easy. Is Hartville open tomorrow?
No.
All right, we'll get into more detail in a minute, but
do not go.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it is a new world order out there right now.
It sure is.
Whether you agree, like it, disagree, don't like it, it don't matter, because here's the deal. If you're going any place that's a business run by anybody, they can say, here's our rules. So if you don't like them, you don't go. The amount of time wasted online and in the media and in person of people complaining about following rules, hey, it's their business. They can refuse service to you. So here's their rules. Just gotta follow them. Whether you're going to and complain about it to the poor employee who's working the door, it's just a waste of your time and energy. So stop it.
Yeah, exactly. So,
stop immediately.
We're going to give you our opinion, what we think is going to be the best way to approach this. Not everybody will agree, I'm sure, but, this is as an older lady who is very, I'm in that age bracket that, we have to be extra careful. So, mom and dad are extra careful when we go out. I love
that. Let's hit it.
Okay. All right. So we will start. Well, number one is distancing, everybody. I mean, I'm sure we're all aware they're asking us to keep at least 6 feet apart, from anyone, which is not the easiest thing to do if you're going out and about. Dad and I did attend 2 flea markets in the past week. So it's pretty tough. You have to watch yourself. You just have to be really careful with that and do the best you can.
Look, I'm not keen on people being in my space anyway.
Yeah,
strangers, that is. I'm with friends. That's a different story. But yeah, so I'm perfectly fine with not being next to strangers for any reason, really. So
yeah, right.
And if you're going to eat watermelon in the road as a monkey, make sure you stay 6 feet apart.
Right, exactly.
Yes, I did try to find funny pictures. Two of them, there was just no way to find a funny picture, but most, yes, will be funny.
Yeah, good.
All right,
number
2.
That's a good one. A mask. Yes, Dad and I wear our masks all the time, and I want to give a shout out to Becky, Dick, for giving us those 90 N95 ones. So those are really, really nice, really, really good. I hate to say it, not everybody does wear them. But I will take that step and wear my mask. It's not the most comfortable thing. And if I have my eyeglasses on, they fog up when you breathe. But I did see somewhere on Facebook that if this is happening to you, everyone out there, if you wash them with a shaving cream and then rinse them off, this is supposed to stop the fogging. Now I'm wondering, Jason, the stuff that we squirt on our mask when we go snorkeling, I wonder if that would work.
That might work. Yeah, there is that sweet spot. If you can find your mask right at like just a centimeter away from your glasses, then you're good. It takes me a couple seconds to get adjusted properly too, so I'm not fogging up. But yes, this is the Brosk.
Yep. It's tough.
So I want to point this out. Where'd it go? Sabrina said her dad never got his medals from World War II.
Oh,
I got a letter saying they're coming in June.
Oh my gosh!
Better late than never. Holy cow!
Hey, well, I'm so glad to hear that. That's fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, maybe Rain-X too. Who knows? Yeah, it's something we all have not had to deal with before. And I will say, look, like I said, businesses are going to say these are our rules. You follow them or you don't come in. Especially in the medical offices. I had a dermatologist appointment the other day, and there's a table you actually have to physically walk around, and the table has a big sign. Fill this out, and it's 3 questions. Do you have a fever? Are you having problems breathing? Have you been out of the state? Sign your name. 3 questions that if you're feeling normally okay, no, sign your name. He bypassed it, and the lady at the counter said, "Did you fill out paperwork?" He said, "No." She goes, "Go fill it out." He goes, "Do I have to?" And I'm just sitting there going, "What makes you special, Skippy?"
Yeah,
Fill it out.
Exactly.
Just make life easy for the people who have had to change all the way they do things.
Right.
All we got to do is put on a mask. We're still walking in this thing. We're still seeing the same doctor. They had to redo their whole procedures. The least you could do is not be a jerk and make it easier.
Right. I mean, when look at Mommy, even got her nails done this week. When I walked in there, they had their masks on. My gal who does my nails had one of the, the plastic shield ones. They've got all of their plastic shields up around all of their stations. I mean, that's a lot of work and a lot of extra money for them that have been out of work for, 2 months or better. And so, just abide by it, guys. Go with the flow. Why make it so difficult on everybody?
So real quick, since I saw Rick pop in, happy birthday, Rick.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rick.
As a present, I bought you this Brosk. All right, number 3. Let me get rid of Rick here. Number 3.
Number 3 gloves.
Yep, and they should look like this. No fingers and a lot of fringe.
I love that. Yeah, definitely. We flea marketing. We are wearing gloves, you guys. Just to be safe. I mean, you just don't know. Now they are kind of saying that supposedly you don't get it from it's not landing on things. It's more airborne. So, but for the time being, I'm just still gonna, be on the safe route and continue to wear. These are disposable gloves, everybody, that we're using.
Not fringy ones with no fingers. That picture is just a little joke.
Right. I started out with garden gloves until I actually got the plastic ones because I didn't know what else to put on my hands, But so yeah.
And look, a lot of this precautionary stuff. There are many people who are going to argue that it is necessary and it isn't. Let's look at it this way. Let's say at the end of all this, it wasn't necessary. Would that hurt? A little inconvenience. But if it was necessary, I'd be happy to get to the end and go, "Oh, I guess it wasn't necessary. Sorry, you had to wear your mask."
Exactly.
But
I know Sabrina says, "No, try not to touch your face." That's a hard one. When you're not, isn't it? When you're so
conscious, it sure is.
Yeah, when you're conscious of actually touching your face now more than usual, it's amazing how many times I am all over my face. I mean, it's just crazy, You don't realize it until it comes brought up to you. And the sanitizer. Here's what Dad and I have done, and we have it everywhere. We keep a nice bottle right in the car, so no matter where we go out to, thrifting, of course, or whatever, as soon as we come back in the car, even though I've sanitized and got my gloves on and the whole 9 yards, we still use our sanitizer, you guys. As soon as I come back from a garage sale or thrifting, actually did hit a couple garage sales. Ooh, they're starting to come, very little, very slow. But sanitizer, I keep some in my purse. We keep it in the car. I keep it on my counter here in the house. So, just keep it available. And if you'll notice, guys, it is pretty readily available now. I mean, I haven't seen, every time I've gone into any store, they've had it. So that's a good thing.
Did you even read the sanitizer?
What? Oh, no, I didn't.
I didn't think so. Based on zero reaction.
No, because I had to come in close and I did not see that. Oh, now where'd you find that? On Facebook?
Yeah, just on the Google.
Yeah, that's very good.
All right. So I will point out that this is an actual cake.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that cute? Very creative everybody's getting. That's for sure. So wipes. The same thing, you guys. We're keeping wipes handy. Just wiping things down as best we can. I keep them in my purse as well. My purse carries all of this kind of stuff now. I just think this might be the new norm, everybody. So I think we just got to get used to this because I don't see anything really letting up too much down the road. In fact, I'm afraid that we're in for another wave here, and it, because look what's happening. I mean, I know we're all going crazy, and we got to get out. I mean, there's no doubt about it, and it felt good for Dad and I to get out. And when we went to Rogers Flea Market on Friday, and it poured rain. Hour and a half ride. As soon as we got there, the skies opened up, and it poured rain. But I found a couple of goodies I'll share.
Yes, sanitizer will not explode in the car unless your car is, as Rick says, around 500 degrees. So
okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that in Ohio.
No.
Okay.
All right. And that's an amazing cake, by the way. And but you gotta love Lysol so much that someone said, we're gonna get a cake for Rick. It's gonna be a Lysol container. I mean, that's a crazy cake. It's amazing work. But who said I want a Lysol container cake?
That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Now going to the bathroom. So if you are at your flea markets and you're going to the bathroom, especially ladies, because we have to sit down, I highly recommend you have your wipes with you and wipe down the toilet seat. And wipe it, do your hands, do everything, you guys. And even when you wipe yourself, personally, I'm not going to use the toilet paper that's in the bathrooms. I'm going to use the wipes that are disposable and can be flushable. So, it just got to be safe. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Or I'm holding it until I get home.
And whatever you do not stick your hand in the toilet bowl.
No. Not at all.
See, this is where guys definitely have it over ladies.
Yeah, for sure.
With the toe of my shoe, I could raise up the seat, go to the bathroom, not really touch anything, flush with the bottom of my shoe, makes it very easy. So, that's where fellas have it over the ladies.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All right. Now, this is the one that I couldn't get a funny picture of because there's nothing humorous about this, but checking the websites and the Facebook pages of the businesses you're going to want to go source at, because things are changing almost on a daily basis. Most companies are updating their websites as fast as they can, but it is so much quicker to drop a post on your Facebook page as opposed to reprogramming your website. So I learned that Buffalo Exchange is opening back up in Vegas on Tuesday. I think I will stop in there with my precautions that we're talking about tonight. But so, it would suck to go thrifting 30, 40 miles from home and get there and be like, oh, they're not open today. Because although places are opening, they have new shorter hours usually, and maybe not every day of the week too. Yeah. And so you don't want to get someplace and be like, crap, I looked at the website and I didn't check the Facebook page.
Yeah. Our Goodwill in Chardon is still not opened yet. I think it's supposed to this week. That's what I'm hearing. But I did get a notice from Hartville, because I'm on their mailing list, that they were not holding their big flea market this weekend, the 23rd through the 25th, due to the fact of, it's just too many people. As Jason has been there before, over the holiday weekends when they hold these flea markets, there are thousands and thousands of people there's over 1,000 booths, you guys, and then thousands and thousands of people attending. So there would be no way of really be able to keep your distance, going and that kind of thing. So that's why Hartfield did cancel. But Rogers Flea Market down in Columbiana, from where I live, was open. And guess what, Jason? Our little Middlefield Flea Market is open on Monday. So
nice.
So Dad and I are going to head over there tomorrow, and it looks like it's going to be very, very good weather. So they might have a decent turnout tomorrow, and that's in Middlefield.
I do want to pause and say hello, Real Housewife of Lake Erie, Charlene Smith, first live show. I didn't know there was Real Housewives of Lake Erie. I must have missed that on cable. What channel is that on?
Yeah, I like that. How cute.
WUAB? All right, so that was, what was that, number 7? All right, now, even though you have just read the website and or the Facebook page, also just don't ignore any new signage taped to the door, because again, that's website will be the longest to get updated. Facebook will be middle, but a sign on the door, that's pretty much, hey, we got to do this right now. So make sure before you go trotting in there, you read the signs. Maybe it says wait here till called, So, make sure that you're double checking. There's going to be enough jerks and a-holes in the world causing people problems when they're trying to enact new procedures. Don't be one of them. Just don't. There's no need to be. Do I like wearing a mask? No. Do I like staying at home? No. Hell no. You all know me. I'm a social butterfly. Yep. I miss my tiki bar. I miss hanging out with my friends. I miss gambling. I miss concerts. But I like being alive. And like I said, if we get to the end of this and it didn't really matter all the stuff we did, then oh well, I was just inconvenienced for a little while. But if we get to the end and we're all still alive, yay.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it's just well worth it. Dad and I went by our Goodwill 2 days ago, and the donation bags all over the sidewalk outside the door. I mean, what is the matter with people? They're not open. They're not taking them in. I mean, I just, Dad and I just looked at each other and said, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
I know, takes all kinds, I guess, out there, but try and do the right thing. That's for darn sure.
All right. So what was that? 8.
Yeah.
9.
I like it.
I should have went ahead with a joke and left the D off down below too. Plan ahead. So what I mean by plan ahead is read the websites, read this. Tomorrow thrift stores that are open, it's the holiday, will be jam packed. I'm not going to go tomorrow. Even if they got a sale, I don't give a crap. I ain't going tomorrow. I'll probably go check something out on Tuesday or Wednesday. And what I'll do is when I say plan ahead, I'll get there early. If I can get in and be one of the first, that's cool. If I get there later, I'm going to look in. If I see 10,000 people, I'm not going to go in. I'm just going to be safe. Then sorry, because I'm also one of those people who is more apt to have a problem because I've had asthma since I was 8 years old. And my doctor so nicely told me a couple months ago, I have the lungs of a 72-year-old. So I've never had to put in that much perspective to me because usually I'd be the guy going, come on, let's go out.
Right.
But hearing that I have the lungs of a 72-year-old and I do like living, I'm going to be precautious. So if I see a ton of people, I will not go in. I will play it very safe. I've been trying to get to the record stores because they're open with my wife. We want to go the last hour of the night on like a weekday because how crowded is it going to be at 9 p.m. on Tuesday? Not too crowded. Right. Yeah. We got busy. But again, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to look in. There's a ton of people. All right. This didn't happen. Yeah. Luckily, I have profit piles for days.
Yeah, we've done good, but it still hasn't disappeared.
All right. And then number 10.
Well, I mean, we do this. My son, Buzz, who is, the hairdresser, he does this. As soon as we come back from being out, when we went to the flea markets, we took off our clothes, in they go, and wash them up and, take a shower. I mean, just another safety precaution, everybody. I mean, maybe this sounds like a lot, but, it's not that much. It really, really isn't. So, as soon as my son walks in the door, he takes off his clothes because he's around people cutting their hair all day. And he's very concerned about mom and dad bringing it home. So as soon as he walks in the door, he just stays in the laundry room and takes off his stuff and goes and showers. So, just another safety feature for you.
And I went to look for a funny shower photo. This was the first thing that popped up. I'm like, that's all I need. There it is right there. Boom.
It looks like Princess Leia.
Yeah. Plus, who is showering their cat?
Right. So I just want to give an overview of what I felt and saw when Dad and I went out. Like I said, we went to the flea market in Columbiana down to Rogers. And we did go to Hartville a week ago, and it was a cold day, so there weren't that many vendors set up. I was very, very disappointed in the vendors because they didn't have the masks on, and many, many, many shoppers did not have masks on. So that really, truly disappointed me. In fact, Becky, Dick, and I messaged each other back and forth, and we were truly disappointed because I ran into Becky at Hartville, and it just makes me mad. Then as we were at Rogers Flea Market on Friday, Dad's standing, it was rainy. So Dad is standing at the end of one of the pavilions and this guy comes out and he's got his mask around his neck and he goes out and he spits his tobacco right on the ground in front of Dad.
Good Lord.
I know.
Just utterly clueless.
I know. Isn't that just awful? So Dad just looked at him and shook his head and the guy said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And Dad just kept shaking his head. Dad was so mad at him. I can't tell you. So, something like that, people, come on. So be alert, be aware if you're going to flea markets. We did hit a couple of garage sales and the people had their masks on, and that I was very proud of those people that were doing a garage sale. So, I mean, Mom's got to do a garage sale. I need to do one really bad here. They're just not listing that many yet. So I don't know.
Well, it keeps snowing. That's the real problem. Here's my thing. here's my thing. This weekend they posted these pictures of people went to these races down south, and there's 4,000 people in the stands that hold 3,000, and not one person had the mask on.
Yeah.
In none of those people's brains is there any inkling that maybe this is a real thing that's going to cause a real problem. I mean, it seems that there's so many people that made up their mind that this isn't really happening.
Right. There have been. Yeah.
And I was actually with 2 nurses last night who said, it is blown up in the media a little too much, but it happens. And it's vicious when it happens, and it's ugly when it happens to the person who's happened to. So it's a real thing. So all these people who just, they're 100% sure it ain't going to happen to them. It's crazy to me. When the concert got shot up in Vegas, for sure, at least for a long while, every concert I was about to walk into, I thought about that. I thought about if I heard an extra loud bang or something, and all these people just are so sure that it really isn't going to affect them. It hurts my brain a little bit.
I mean, what aren't we over 100,000 deaths now? I mean, come on, people.
Now, I do feel that some of the deaths are attributed to COVID that really aren't. I feel that.
I do too.
But people are really dying of this. Yeah. So to be so sure that you're Superman and your lungs are Superman and you aren't going to catch it, look, we got together with some friends last night for a birthday party. A party that normally would have had like 50 people. We had 9. Yeah. And we all sat, a bit from each other, and we just made it a smaller get together, and it was nice to see friends, but and there was sanitizer everywhere.
Yep. My car girlfriends came over to my house the other day to celebrate my birthday, and we all sat around outside apart from each other, and everybody brought their wipes and their sanitizer, and we all have it. I mean, we're that age group, and we're just not going to take any chances. That's all.
Look, we don't want to lose any viewers. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so just look, most of you are probably going to head out this week. I'm going to go out just a little bit. I'm definitely not going to do my marathon 10-hour days. That's for damn sure. I'm going to be super extra cautious, and I'm going to go for just little bits of time because I want to. Yep. I need to get away from my house and my office for a little bit, but I know a lot of people donated stuff. I know there's good stuff out there. I've seen your pictures, everybody. Did you see? I should have this ready. In the thrifting board in the thrift hall this week, someone bought a pair of vintage wooden skis for 50 cents. I'm like, A, are you hanging out with my mother? And B, who just sells a pair of water skis for 50 cents? Just give it away at that point.
I know. What? Oh my God. That is amazing. Well, good for her.
Yeah, no kidding.
That is fantastic.
All right. So if you've not seen this post in the thrifting board, get over there because we've all got something that's old. It's the I've stared at this ish long enough sale. And so what the impetus was, thanks to Angelique, that why don't we everyone share their oldest listing, maybe a little blurb, try to be a salesman about it, and see if someone on the thrifting board needs your oldest listing. Now we've had some sales. I think there could be more. I think people, they posted their stuff, but they didn't go back and shop, and that was kind of the whole point. And I wanted to profile a few things. Apparently, mine's the worst of the worst since no one cares about mine. It's a really cool messenger bag. And the only reason I wouldn't keep it, it's a little too short for me. I'm tall. So it's a little too short for me, but it's a great, brand new, never used Case Logic messenger bag. That would be awesome. Here's something else. These are Gary Vee K-Swiss sneakers that have been listed in this is a guy's store for over 2 years, I think. Here's a very cute reproduction Santa Claus thermometer, in case that's your jam. Now, most everybody has make offers, so we all know they're old. Make an offer. Now, don't go offer $1, but hey, maybe throw $12 at this. The person's like, I've had this long enough. $12, I will absolutely take it. And what else? Now, I can't remember which member it was, but they're like, boy, you guys tell us for Beaterlack. I got this wolf one. Nobody wanted it. I'm like, maybe wolves aren't hot right this moment, but if you like wolves and you need a 76 by 58 Beaterlack blanket, make an offer. It will be yours. So, and then this is cool as hell. It definitely doesn't fit my decor, but this is a wall hanging. And I got to grab something real quick. Talk for a sec, Mom.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the heck that thing is.
It's just a wall hanging. It's like I don't know. It's crazy.
Is it it's a dragon? Maybe it looks like a badger, or I'm trying to figure it out, guys.
Badger with a helmet.
Yeah, well, Razorback.
All right, so I bought one of the items so far, and I might buy more because there's cool stuff in there. Ta-da!
Oh, a BB-8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ta-da! I got it, and I'm gonna start a post tonight with this picture. Hey, what'd you buy from that sale? So, if you haven't participated yet, get your oldest item listed.
I'm guilty. I got to do it.
And shop. That's the whole point. Let's help each other move our stuff. Now, the money's just going to move from me to you. It's not like it's a money thing, but it is. Let's get rid of our oldest thing because you never know. This looks good, and I just pulled it from my big display up there. It looked really good up there. Filled that nice space next to Java.
Cool.
All right, so let's help each other out, and it's fun. It's really a fun thing. What's your oldest listing? Let's see if we can get it sold. That's the whole thing.
I know. I think Mom might just have a couple.
Okay, yeah. All right, so for those, oops. For those of you in the Secret Beach, I am doing my webinar for the month of May this Friday, and I'm going to teach you, because we're still concerned about going out, how to source from the comfort of your home. Now, I'm sure we all can figure out we can source on eBay, but I got all kinds of other places I source from that you're going to be like, wait, what? So we're going to talk about that, and then immediately following, for those of you in the Secret Beach, we will have our second Secret Beach cocktail party, and there will be more games and prizes. And there is a specific cocktail in the Secret Beach. So make sure you go check that out. This Thursday on Thrifty Business, my boy Lonnie is going to be talking. Lonnie's like a real life rock star to me. He lives in Minneapolis, been around the rock scene, the print scene all his life. And he is an amazing thrifter and online seller. He's going to be talking posters, rock posters, movie posters, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be talking flipping posters on Thursday. All right.
That should be cool.
You all who are here live, I want to see some thumbs up because you're about to see the most epic photo of, well, both of us, really. But let me see how many thumbs up we have right now here.
Not enough.
All right, we have 143 people watching and only 35 thumbs up. So come on, let's give us some thumbs up because you are going to laugh your ass off. I've talked about this before, but happen to dig out the photo, and when you see it, I will have made your day, I guarantee you. So let's get some thumbs up down below there, please. And we'll start out with That's My Mama.
All right, you guys.
Yeehaw.
This was, I think, 16 or 17 years old. This is a very good friend of mine from high school. And as some of you know, I used to do modeling for one of our local department store here in Chardon. So I want you to take a gander at this bathing suit that I'm wearing. It's by Jansen. And it's, it's one of those ones that Esther Williams wore back in the day, how they would fit across the bottom with the matching top. It says, what does it say here? It says Peggy Fina wears a swimming ensemble with matching serape in what? Oh, muted stripes with fringe at the end. So, there's the hairdo. I had long hair pulled back in a ponytail. It's just, now my girlfriend who's got her outfit, actually, that could be worn today. It's just a nautical type outfit, blouse and the pants. But the bathing suit definitely dates it. No doubt about it. So,
all right, 74 thumbs. Come on. You're going to love this picture of me coming up. So let's go. Come on. 145. Yeah, let's get a few more thumbs up there. All right. So I'm going to preface this picture.
Okay.
Now, I was born a normal sized child. My sister and I were the exact same weight when we were born.
Yep.
I was born pretty much without hips, so I couldn't crawl.
Yep.
And then once that was fixed, I was off like a rocket. Now, I tell people all the time, I looked my kindergarten teacher in the eye, and people kind of don't believe it. She was super short, but I was super tall. So as I'm cleaning yesterday, I came across my little league. See?
Mom knows.
My little league baseball team, team photo for the season. I'm 11 years old in this picture, I think. 11. All right. I recommend you do not be drinking anything because you're about to do a spit take. Okay. And it's so epic. I'm going to put it full screen. Here we go.
Okay.
Actually, I'll get Mom's reaction, then I'll put it full screen. Oops. There we go. Here we go. Ready? Okay, I added some graphics here to help you out. If you can't tell, I'm the big kid in the middle. The green arrow points to my little buddy 2 over me. We're the same age. The short yellow line is to show I am taller than one coach, and the long yellow line is to show I'm almost as tall as the other 2 coaches.
And how old are you here?
I'm 11 years old.
11, okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can't really tell because the kid's kneeling in front of me. I am wearing the coach on the far right, in like the gray button-up shirt. I'm wearing his college pants because Little League pants were too short for me.
Yeah.
What am I standing on? My giant ass feet.
Yep, that's it. No soapbox.
Yeah.
I know. You just took off like a shot, Jace. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what mommy was feeding you, but whatever it was, it was working.
I'm actually shocked they had a uniform top that fit me.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
So I do know that my folks used to get some grief in the stands about my age because people just, of course, assumed.
Yep, many times, Jason, we did. You could hear the remarks, and I said, and of course, Mom, defensive. He is only 11 years old.
I rode the bus to my friend Scott Tomko's house in the 3rd grade, and when we got off the bus, because it was my first time visiting, I'd never met his mom before. Mom pulls him aside and says, "What are you doing hanging out with a 5th grader?" And he said, "He's not in 5th grade, he's in 3rd grade." Did he flunk? No, Mom, he's just big.
He's just a big boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
How tall am I now? I topped out at about 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Enjoy. That's how, now you really understand how big I was as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, average size baby when he was born.
Yep.
Not big at all. 7 pounds, 2 ounces. That's it. Yep.
All right, let's get to Mom's scores of the week.
Okay, yeah, it's been nice and steady still, you guys. Things have gone really well, and I showed this not too long ago on one of my hauls, or no, I shouldn't say hauls. Just buried.
Yeah. Rediscovered.
Yeah, this is the Ohio State Hawaiian shirt that I paid $4 for and sold it for $28.95. That was a gorgeous shirt, by the way. It's too bad nobody could fit into it. It was really nice. Really nice shirt.
I missed something that we should definitely address. Hold on, I got to scroll way back. I'm so sorry I missed this.
That's all right.
It's a lot of work when you're producing the show, starring in the show.
Yeah.
Crap.
So a little comment from somebody because I kept trying to watch.
I'm very sorry, Coach. Very sorry to hear that COVID took her out.
I am terribly sorry to hear that.
So I will raise a glass in her honor.
Oh, yes, for sure. Oh, yes. See,
so we had to address that, and we have to address this also. Don says, I heard the Treasury Department is going to rename quarters to Peggy's.
I love it. You guys are awesome. Oh, golly.
Well, Carol wants to know what the shipping on this shirt was.
Oh, I charge $5.99 on my shirts for shipping now, but it probably cost me like $4 to ship. So I usually make a buck or two on my shipping. Okay, I showed this not too long ago. This is a 3-legged deer lamp. Oh, if you find these cheap enough, you guys, I highly recommend you buy them because they do sell. I paid $5 for mine, Jason. We took a best offer of $35.
Now the funny thing is, I have one of these in the office. Bought it on camera for thrift hunters, and we packed pretty well sending our stuff home. But this one is one of the few things that broke on the way home, and one of the hoofs broke. And so my thought was maybe it was already on its way out and just shipping it across the country. So I don't even know what to do with it. I got like 2 legs and it leans. So I don't know if anyone wants it, but
Nadine wants to know. Yes, they're real deer legs, guys. They are real.
Yes, yes, like real deer legs.
Yeah. This was a bit.
And hold on. By the way, don't think of deer as cute Bambi. They're just giant rats that spread Lyme disease. Ugh.
Yeah.
And ruin your vehicle when you run into them.
Yeah. Did you see your wife's remark?
Yeah.
Where's the 4th leg?
Yeah, you can make more lamps. You only use 3.
Yeah, that's true. This is was part of the untubbing T-shirts, and I sold the Bette Midler one. This only cost me $1, you guys. And what does it say there, Jason? 24? No, I took
$24.95.
Okay, I took the best offer of that of 18. So
Cost
yeah,
you $1. All right.
yeah,
Cool.
and like I said last week, you guys, I just sold 4 T-shirts today. Those T-shirts are really selling. I didn't go hog wild on pricing. I just wanted to move them because there's so many, and they've been selling pretty well. And oh yeah, I just did this, Jason, for you. Just to, that Mom did sell some music, and yeah, that's true. They do eat those things. This was 2 Disney LPs that I had to pay 50 cents a piece for, and sold them for best offer of $12.
All right. So what I would have done is you do not need LP and albums and records. That's all very redundant. Okay.
Gotcha.
But sometimes we do redundant. Cup and mug kind of needs to be there, hat and cap. But what I would have done is this is the raft to Tom Sawyer Island.
Yeah.
So that would be like a bonus, because you get rid of albums and records, you could definitely put in Tom Sawyer in the top too.
Okay.
So, you kind of look around the product like, all right, what's this raft? Oh, the raft's to Tom Sawyer Island. So let me see if I can, you sold them. That's cool. But just for better words,
that would have been
in there.
Yeah. They might have, maybe I would have gotten more money.
What? Tina, you have never listed a record until yesterday?
Oh my God. Well, good for you.
Hang on, Tina. I got this for you. Hold on, Tina. Whoops, wrong button.
Way to go, Tina. Woohoo.
Here we go. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. Yoo-hoo!
Yeah.
First of many, hopefully.
And good luck.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Real quick, I'll tell you how awful deer are. I lived in the country my entire life. I was in the car. My mom has hit a deer or two, knocked a whole van off of its center. I never hit a deer. Stace and I are moving out of the country, moving to the suburbs, and the last load, Stacy's holding our goldfish in her lap. I'm driving, and we're just about out of the country, and bam, I hit a deer. Last day living in the country, on my way out, hit a deer, messed up my whole car.
Yeah.
Deer are awful beings.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
not Bambi.
The one I hit, I was out shopping with the girls. It was the day after Thanksgiving, so it was an all-day, all-night deal. And we were coming home like 11 o'clock at night, packed to the hilt between the things we bought. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. And I had the conversion van then. And we were on the freeway, and bam, this big buck deer jumps out in front of me, and I hit him head on with the van. Whammo. And luckily, I was able to control everything. But then we had to sit there for, AAA came to tow the car, but we had to get someone from home to come and get us with a car big enough for all of us girls and all the packages we had. So that was quite.
Yes, our goldfish was okay.
Yeah,
he was a long life. Tina listed Empire Strikes Back. It was the 40th anniversary the other day, so good timing.
Yeah, good.
And Heather sold 2 Johnny Mathis Christmas albums. Holy cow!
Good.
This week.
I like seeing this, all you guys. This is great.
All right.
Okay. All right. Dad and I, Dad picked these up at a sale that we were at back a little while ago. So he did pay $5 for them, and we took a best offer of $35. This is the tiki wooden fork and spoon. These are the longer ones, Jason. What are they? 38 inches?
38, yeah.
Yeah. These are the really long ones. And Dad did a great packing job on those. We kind of put them so that the spoon fit right behind the fork, and then just wrapped them up with some cardboard and off they went. So yeah, that was he did a nice packing job on that. And then I had 2 Kahala shirts that I sold, you guys. And let's see, I paid $3 each for these and sold each of them for $35. So I had a $6 investment and sold for $70. So 2 Kahala. Really? Yeah. This one surprised me, Jace. I didn't even get an offer. You just bought it.
Nice.
Yeah. Because sometimes, they don't like the real colorful ones. Some men prefer more muted. So you have to think about that. Don't buy what you like. You got to think of what someone else is going to like.
So when you get this picture from Dad, is it ready to go, or do you edit it at all?
I square them up.
Okay. So you squared too tight because right below this is the guys in the canoe. So I would have backed the square up a smidge.
Yeah.
Look, it's sold for full price, but this is the time where you would have backed up just a little bit so you can see the dudes in the outrigger down there.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been much better. Yep, definitely. Okay, my second antique copper pan. I got one left. These were an heirloom of your grandma Smith, Jason. And this is a 9-inch one. And about a week ago, because I don't think I showed this in my haul last week, I sold the 8.5-inch one. So I've sold 2 copper pots that belong to us, one for 40 and one for 45. So
Nice.
yeah. So, antiques do sell. They take a while, but they do sell. This I've had for about a year, and I've got 2 more. But we only paid $1 for it, and the guy bought it for full price of $14.95. So I said, well, okay. I didn't know if that would spark anybody else, but those are ammo boxes, and I just thought they were unusual, when we bought them. I have 2 more if anybody needs an ammo box.
Got a big one up back.
Yeah. Okay. Again, we got these for free from Tiki Underground back when they were doing their Pusters promotion. And I tell you guys, if you run across these when you're out shopping, don't pass them up. We have sold every one, Jason, that we've had. Now I've saved one because I told Dad, I said, look, I'm not getting rid of all of them. I still want one of my own personal ones. But so this actually didn't cost us anything, and we sold it for $29.
Nice. Ronald might want your ammo boxes. So
okay.
Reach out to me, Ronald, or if you can reach Mom directly.
Yeah. Okay, I have the 2 left. So if you need them, just give me a holler. Okay, and we finally sold this pair of Webb chairs. These have been up for quite a while, and I paid $2 for them, you guys, and sold them for $39.99. So, Dad did his magic, back to back, pushed them in, put a little bit of cardboard around the sharper edges, shrink wrapped them, slapped on the label, and away they went. And you guys, you guys have seen many, many times how many Webb chairs I have sold. I've never had a problem. Never. Woohoo! Go Don.
Well done.
Yes. That is fantastic.
All right. Now, speaking of editing here. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Here's your picture.
Okay.
I did a little smidge of editing. See how much better?
Oh, okay. How'd you do that?
Well, I just squared it up around the chairs. You got the whole backyard, which you don't need.
Right.
So I just squared it up right around the chairs. And the funny thing was, I did this last week figuring it would be one of your scores. And then when I prepped the show, I went, why aren't we using the chairs? So I assumed they were coming from this week. Yeah. So this is that rare time. I love them in the natural setting. Having these chairs in your lawn, or if you live near the beach, even better. But absolutely love it. But you don't need the whole backyard.
Right. And with the Webb chairs, everybody, even if the webbing is partially frayed and not in good condition, don't be afraid to list them as is, because people still want them, and they will get the new webbing. Sometimes I've sold just the webbing when I have found it at garage sales. So, just don't be afraid, especially if they have markings on the arms that the name of the Webb chair, don't pass those up.
All right, Paul. So the question is, did you listen to the CD before you sold it? Because that is one of the coolest Christmas CDs of all time.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, Esquivel.
Cool. Very cool.
And last but not least,
we finally sold the second bike. This is a great story if you got a second, you guys. I had the bikes listed, for local pickup only because, shipping a bike, oh my God. And but this guy said, I really want this for my wife. How much will it cost to ship to St. Paul, Minnesota? I said, okay, and we've done this so many times, where they ask how much it will cost and then you never hear from them again. So I'm going, oh, okay, here we go. I said, okay, send me your complete address and we'll take care of it. So he sends me his address, and I come up roughly with around $236 to ship this bike. So I write him back and I tell him, I says, here's where I'm at. I says, but I said, once I run it through eBay, I probably can get it down to a discount. And he wrote me back, and he wrote the nicest note. And he says, look, I'm not pulling your leg. He says, I really need this from my wife. She had this bike when she was a young girl growing up.
Oh, wow.
And her birthday's coming up, and I really want to surprise her. So Dad and I packaged it up. We ended up charging him $195 for the shipping. We took off the handlebars. We took off the seat, and we took off the pedals. And we had just bought a brand new surfboard for our deck. And that big, nice long box was perfect for the bike. So we just plopped the bike in there and wrapped everything else up in shrink wrap and slapped on the label. And he got it delivered, and he sent me the nicest note, and just how wonderful everything was. So we did spend $17 on the bike, sold it for $125. The guy spent $125 and $195 on shipping, you guys. So if people want something, they're going to pay for it.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, and I'm glad it turned out not to be, one of those. You go through that hard work and then they don't want it after all. So yeah, so that was good. That was a good one. Good sale.
Little tip from Becky. Becky, I think my folks like going through the headaches of doing all these things. I think it keeps them young.
Yeah, well,
Only reason they're still doing yard work at 80.
Well, and we talked about, just taking it to FedEx too and letting them package it and then the whole thing. But your father likes the challenge. I know he does. I mean, I know he would. And I told him, look, let's just let him pay for the whole thing. Let's just take it. Yeah, no. Okay.
So Marissa's selling, she isn't selling her chairs, and this is what she has for shipping. You have on 2 chairs $29 for shipping.
Yeah. And I don't even think it cost us that, to be honest with you, by the time the smoke cleared.
All right. So next thing you sell, or anything you sold this weekend that's heading someplace far, before you ship the actual label, plug in your measurements. Figure out the thing you sold this weekend that's going the furthest. Plug in the measurements and weights on your chairs, and then switch it to FedEx and see what the actual shipping price is going to be for FedEx home. Because I'm thinking your price is too high.
Right. Well, I see Paul's remark, take off the front tire. This was a vintage bike, you guys. We didn't want to take too much apart because, you just don't know if it's going to fall apart. So we were a little bit leery on going too far on taking things apart. So, the handlebars were easy to come off and so was the seat and the pedal. In fact, actually, we only got off one pedal because the other pedal, we could not get it off. So, we had to, we just went with what we could do.
Did you ship it FedEx?
Yes, we did. FedEx home.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what you got for the rest of your record there, Tub Ma.
All right.
I know we teased in the Thrifting Board an awesome David Bowie.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm just going to show these. I found these in the bottom of the one box, and I'm sure most of you know what these are. But if you're young, you probably don't.
Yeah, you're looking kind of squirrely.
Oh, already?
No, you've been looking squirrely the whole show. I was hoping it would fix itself.
Oh, well, you want me to close?
Yeah, why don't you leave, crash, and come back in? So,
right. Okay, go ahead.
New housewife of Lake Erie, if you're still watching, you probably know, if you're a new housewife of Lake Erie, the country internet of Northeast Ohio ain't the greatest. So my mom gets a little distorted, and there's nothing we can do about it. But usually, and hopefully, and fingers crossed, when she comes back in, she looks better, clearer. Because when she's showing stuff, and if you can't see it, it's kind of a bummer. And the rest of the show is going to be about her showing stuff. So let's see. How do you look? A little better.
Any better?
Yeah.
Any better? Okay. All right. Let me just move it back over here so I can get in front of my camera real easy. There we go. Okay, everybody. We're going to finish off this.
We never answered the question. Those are the things you put in the 45s.
Oh, yes.
So you can play them on a without having to have the adapter.
Right. And many of us did that back in the day. I did cheat a little bit. I went through the other case. The other case records are in terrible condition. So I pulled out what was good. So I'm going to include them all in the one case. Last week I have to look at my notes, but someone is interested in purchasing the whole kit and caboodle. So I do have that out there, but we can all talk. Okay. So I will start with the David Bowie. Space Oddity, The Man Who Sold the World are the 2 records on here, Jay. Okay, and again, in beautiful condition. Did you ever hear of that song?
Yeah, everyone's heard of that song. So have you.
So probably I just have to, I wasn't a big
if you listen to it, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Dave Bowie fan, but so.
All right, so what color was that label?
That was orange.
Orange? Okay, so let me see what we got here.
Yep.
One sold for $22.50.
Ooh, oh boy. Okay. Better put that one aside.
Yeah, $25.55. So in good shape, which we know yours is.
Mm-hmm.
That's about a $25 single right there in that version.
Oh, okay. Super. All right. This is
and your daughter-in-law's yelling at you, fingers! Get your fingers off the vinyl.
No, I didn't touch. I didn't. I'm
All
not.
Right.
No, I'm doing this like that. See?
Good job, Ma.
Okay.
Stacy's been taught well by someone.
Yeah, no, Stacy, I'm being careful, sweetheart. Okay, so this is Wings. Listen to What the Man Said. And the other side is Love in Song. All
right, hold on a sec real quick. I am fixing that. Okay. Wings, listen to what the man said. All right. Wings.
Huh?
what the man said. Now, those of you who didn't see us last week, 45s for the most part, not always, with the picture sleeves are way better than just the generic record label sleeves. That is not 100% of the time, but it definitely helps. All right, so that sells on average $9, $6.
Okay. All right.
$6.
Okay.
$6. So $6 seems to be the going rate on that one.
All right. This one, I don't think this is anything exciting. At least I don't even know who this person is. Texas Two-Lane.
That's the band?
No, that's the name of the song by Sugarloaf and Jerry Corbetta.
Oh, all right. Texas what? What's the name of the track?
Texas, what was it? Two-Lane, TWO-Lane. Texas Two-Lane.
All right. $2, $5, $2.
Okay, that's just the regular pile. All righty. This is who is this? Harry Chapin, Vacancy, or Cats in the Cradle?
Oh, Cats in the Cradle for sure.
Yeah.
Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon.
Yep, Mommy knows that one.
And I can hear my wife screaming from her house, "No singing! You can't sing!"
Yeah. Like I say, these.
Yeah, that's like $3.
$3. Okay. This is
but still all a very good classic rock collection that we've been working through.
Yeah. This is a group called Pilot.
Yep.
Okay. One song is Magic, and the other one is Just Let Me Be.
Yeah, you know Magic.
Magic Moments. No, I don't think it's that one.
Let me see the label. Man, you are really distorted right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody.
But that one's like a $2 one, so good song, but not.
Okay. What do we got here? We have America, Today's the Day, Hideaway Part 2.
I'm gonna guess that's like a $5. $5.
Okay. All right. Okay. Starland Vocal Band.
Yep.
Afternoon Delight, or Starland.
You're saying that like you don't know it.
Yeah, I probably do.
Afternoon Delight.
Oh, that one. Okay, I got that one. Yeah.
See, even my singing, you can figure out what song.
Yeah, that one I know. Yeah.
So the Plain Columbia on Windsong, $3. Now, just to show, like again, for those who didn't tune in last week, there are other versions of 75. So this one has a different cover than the generic one Mom's holding. So as you can see, the one she's holding is about $3. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm looking up real quick while she's showing them.
Okay. All right. This is by Wings, Billy Love Songs, or Cook of the House. Okay.
I don't know either of those Wing songs.
Yeah. Got me.
$2.
$2. Okay. All right. This is, oops, what do we got here? This is the Doobie Brothers, For Someone Special, or, Taking It to the Streets. Well, that one I know. That's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that song. Good old
All
song.
right, plain single. So that's plain cover. I mean, that's a bummer.
Yeah, too bad, huh?
I'm thinking that never came in that cover because all the ones I'm seeing have a picture cover.
Oh, isn't that funny? Well,
yeah, so it's about $3.
Okay, all right. Okay, Elton John, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and One Day to
I want to address something because everyone's saying, Jason, you know silly love songs. Last week, you all insisted I would know this song, and Stacy played it for me. I forget which song it was. I never heard it in my life. All right, what you got there, Mom?
Elton John, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Oops.
You know, while you're looking up, I could show you a couple of the things that I thrifted this week.
Sure.
Actually, I could do that.
Let me see that, Lucy's. Let me see that, the label. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's about an $8 one.
Ooh, okay. That's a good one. Picked up this cute little vintage Hawaiian.
Look at that.
She's a good oldie here, Jason. Now, she had $5 on her, but I got her for $3 because she's even got the old kind of lay.
And I would get that sticker off her ASAP too.
Yeah. I just trying to do this. I would remember on the pricing. Yeah, she's in good shape. I tried to find to see if there was any kind of writing, what kind of doll she was, but the condition she's in, I'm going to probably list her for around 40 or $50 because she's in very good condition and her eyes work and glass eyes and very, very nice. Okay, next record. Okay, we have Napoleon 14. Is that XIV?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're coming to take me away.
Coming to take me away. Talk about the epitome of a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah, that was.
So that label's on Warner Brothers. 7. There's only one sold so far. Yeah, there's only one on the Warner Brothers label. So there's other labels. Okay. Only one on Warner's, and it's sold for 7. And in actives, as I'm looking through actives,
actual price is right on here, 86 cents.
Nice. There's one for 8. That's the only one I see in actives is for 8.
And for those of us who missed last week, this is how much this case cost me, everybody, with the records. $1.49.
$1.49.
$1.49. Okay, the Moody Blues. The song is called Cities or Nights in White Satin.
Well, of course, it's Nights in White Satin.
Okay.
Nights in White Satin.
Yeah, I don't know their music that well. Sorry.
You know that song.
Oh, well.
Everyone on the planet knows that song.
And we found these kukui nut beads. And
oh, nice. Let me see the label real quick.
The label? Dream?
Yep.
Durham? Or what?
Durham. Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
Durham. Okay. You like these?
Yeah, that's like a $2 record.
Mommy's keeping these, though. I don't have any white ones, Jason. I got all the dark brown ones. Okay, Seals and Croft, Summer Breeze, or East of Ginger Trees, perhaps Summer Breeze.
I gotta say, this collection is like the perfect summer song collection of the 70s.
Yeah,
this would be a playlist I would make on my phone.
Yeah, this is pretty good here.
All right, so Seals and Croft.
Ooh, this one looks so good. Let me see this here. I don't like the looks of this label. Oh, the record's okay, but the label got beat up. Gilbert O'Sullivan. Save It.
Freeze is like $3. And what about Gilbert O'Sullivan?
What, honey?
What about Gilbert O'Sullivan?
One song is called Save It, and the other one is called Alone Again. Naturally, no, that song. I know that song. The label's a little worn, but the record's in good shape, and the label's called
Blue Ma'am label.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, $4.
Okay. All right. Lobo, A Simple Man.
Okay, thank you, Super Trooper. Moonlight Feels Right. Stacy played it. Had never heard it. Had never heard it in my life. She was shocked, but yep, never heard it. All right, what do you got there, Mom?
This is by Lobo, A Simple Man, or Don't Expect Me to Be Your Friend. Lobo.
I gotta say, I don't know Lobo.
Okay.
I
don't either. I don't either. Now we got
like $6-7.
Yeah, we got about 6 or 7 left, but I'm going to throw this one in there. This was there. Now I don't know who Carlton Carpenter is. Of course, I know who Debbie Reynolds is. And the name of the song it says "Sing." Oops.
Sing, 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 sing.
Yeah, it's got multiple songs, two on a side. Yeah, 2 on a side.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares about that.
Like there's no souls.
Yeah. All right, this is by Looking Glass. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. On Epic. Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah.
And a lot, not everything, but a lot of this is what they call yacht rock nowadays. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's about a $7-8 one.
All right, and this is the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Uncle Charlie, it says. Let's see here.
And that's a nice picture cover.
Traveling Mood and House at Pooh Corners. Okay. And actual prices on there again, 86 cents. Right there.
$5.
$5 on that one. Okay. All right. This is by John Denver. My Sweet Lady. Oh, thank God I'm a country boy.
All right, there we go.
Does anybody care about that? I wonder. I don't know.
We're gonna find out in about 2 seconds.
Yeah.
John Denver. Thank God. I'm a Chardon boy.
And we got 4 left.
All right, what's the boy? I can't tell anymore. Oh, RCA.
Yeah. RCA, yeah.
Okay. $5-6 actually.
Oh, no, I'm shocked. All right, Alice Cooper, Cold Ethel, or Only Women.
All right, Alice, and what was the track? Sorry.
Cold Ethel, ETHYL, Cold Ethel, or Only Women.
Only Women's the A side. And $3.
$3. Okay. All right. And I don't think I know these people. Silver Convention.
I don't know that one.
I think I know the song Fly Robin Fly. I think I know that. And the other side is
Fly Robin Fly.
Yeah, the other side is Tiger Baby.
All right, let me see. That label. $149 is sold for.
Woohoo! All right. And what do we got here? This is a Jefferson Starship. Let's see. Miracles on one side. And Al Gerameso. I don't know this. There is love. It's in parentheses.
Let me see the
which one?
Label. Oh, there we go. $1.50.
Yeah. Woo! All right, last one. The Doors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's got Riders on the Storm. And the other side is
on the Storm.
The other side is Changeling. Oops, upside down here. And this price tag is 77 cents.
Nice. $7-8 is the average.
Okay. All right. So there you are, guys. I did get a request from somebody also on some private message on a couple of the records. The person that was interested in all of them, again, contact me if you would. We'll see what we can work out here. I am going to show you one piece of media that I bought, Jace.
I do know Silly Love songs. And I want to say, if you're watching tonight, thanks for watching. But someone was so passionate about their hate for the band Heart that they put a note on our show from last week, how they shouldn't even be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm like, man, that's some passionate hate.
Oh, golly. All right. I picked this up for a quarter. Here's a quarter for tonight, you guys, because it's sealed.
Yeah, I pretty much will grab almost any record, especially for a quarter, and for sure sealed. Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
All right. So what Elvis record is that?
Yes, Elvis sings hits from his movies, Volume 1. But I couldn't leave it for a quarter, Oh,
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even mediocre stuff sealed, people will pay big money for it sealed. All right, so let's go. So wait, did someone stick a note on there that says sealed? Because I can't read it that well because of your.
No, it's underneath the thing, honey. I think. No, it's not on top.
So why would that note be there if it was really sealed?
I don't know.
What else does that note say? I can't see it.
It says factory sealed for your protection.
Okay, cool. Yeah, don't touch it. Right. All right, so let's see. There's been 3 new ones sold, and $10, $30, and $11.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe I'll get a couple of bucks.
I would put it up for, and none of them have that. Well, that's called a hype sticker. So
okay.
Usually it talks about the songs. None of them had that cool sticker. So I put yours up for $24.99.
$24.99 on Elvis? Yep. Okay. Let me make that note. All right. And I want to show you guys one more thing because this one is, I gotta plug this in. This I did find at Rogers Flea Market, and it's pretty cool. I think you might enjoy this since I had this right here. And then next week.
Nobody's buying Joyce's sealed Lawrence Welk. Yeah, that might be the one that did not carry over into the next generation.
Let me turn this off.
Holy cow, that's awesome.
Isn't this great, guys? This is a Schmidt's of Philadelphia. beer sign. Now, this is the pouring rain Friday down at Rogers Flea Market, you guys. And I saw this hanging on the end of a clothing rack, and it was pouring rain. And I said to the guy, how much? He said, $2. I says, sold. $2. I did ask him. I said, and now Dad and I took it all apart. We cleaned it. It works just great. These are selling for around $40-50, Jason. So there it is, guys. Isn't that
Now,
cool?
people will fold them. Did they show it all lit up in a dark room?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The ones that you saw that were sold.
No.
All right, so pick your price up because you're going to do it right.
Okay. All right. It does not twirl. I thought maybe it twirled, but it's the original bracket. A lot of them didn't have their brackets. One sold that was it was kind of broken, and it sold for $40. So maybe I better jack it up a little bit. But isn't that cool? I had to share that. I didn't want to wait till next week on this one.
Oh, I love it. Dylan, I know most of the new music. Most of it I feel like old man, but I do like some of it. We were supposed to see Home Alone 3 weeks ago, but of course everything got canceled. So yeah, I listen to a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And most of it, the reason I called my company Big Girl LLC is I like a lot of pop crap. And when I used to work at Tower, one of my friends said, "You're just a big girl, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah," and it kind of stuck because I listen to Spice Girls and groups like the Pistol Ags, and yeah, I just like a bunch of crappy pop music along with everything else I like. But yeah,
right,
I'm up on the new stuff.
Mommy found something for herself.
Oh, I got one of those here
in an 8-track. So, I'll put that down with my Elvis.
In my truck, actually.
Oh, really? I will put this down in with my Elvis Tiki collection area. So that was that. So there you have it. So I definitely am. I think Jason's just going to sell. Well, should I sell all of this together? All of these records together? I mean, or
yeah. So that guy.
I mean, we got a lot.
That guy wants them for sure.
Okay, because I mean, we got, like you say, we got a few of them that were $15 and $20 records in there. The few from last week, and then a couple tonight that were up there. The David Bowie one and whatever. So but yeah, if you want to message me,
David Bowie. Did you just say David Bowie?
Bowie?
Oh, you just became old in that second, Ma.
Yeah, just because I never liked the guy.
Well, it doesn't mean
I know.
I don't say Celine Dion just because I don't like her.
Well, that's true. Oh, Lordy.
Casey just wrote me a message. Bowie?
Bowie? Bowie?
All right. Well, hey, thanks everybody for hanging out with us on this long weekend. Please be safe and be sane. And like I said, don't give people who are working their ass off any extra headaches, because you know what? There's gonna be plenty of people who do. So let's not be the people that add to it. And when you get a chance, and when I say when you get a chance, how about right now? Give us a thumbs up down below, which would be right about there. And if you've never subscribed, make sure to subscribe right there. Click that bell. The bell lets you know when we're going live. Usually we have scheduled shows like the Sunday and Thursday. And then when we can source, Stacy and I will throw in a thrift haul from time to time. So the bell lets you know when we are live. And again, I want to raise my glass to all the men, women, and animals who have served our country, who have died for our country. I want to thank them. I want to thank the ones that are currently in the military, keeping us safe. And I appreciate all their hard work. So thank you very much. And thank you to all the family members of the people who are watching right now. And if any of you are in the military, thank you extra special.
Yes, for sure, everybody.
And that's it. Don't forget to tune in Thursday. We're going to be talking posters. It's going to be a good show because I have a ton of posters to list. And it's been one of those like, I'll get to it. So hopefully Thursday night, it'll be the prod I need, because I know I got a ton of good ones that are worth a lot of money. But posters are one of those things where you got to have the space to set them out. And so you kind of got to get to it. Taking a picture of a CD is super easy. Taking a picture of a roll of poster, not so easy. So, all right, tune in Thursday night. And that's it.
That's it. And now I'm going to go sanitize my hands and have a comfortable evening.
All right, for selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Thanks, everybody. Be safe.
And we're gone. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.